Okay, so Channel 7 hypocrites. I got this email the other day and saying that, "Hi, Walrus Writer, a copyright owner using Content ID has claimed some materials in your video." It's my famous Mike Tyson video. I'll leave a link up over there if you haven't seen it, because it might not be up for very long. They're saying it's not a copyright strike. Copyrighted content was Sunrise, claimed by the 7 Network. And I've actually done a counterclaim because I've done they don't have the clip on YouTube. All right. So one of the things about copyright infringement is my clip infringing on Channel 7 making money on the footage. They don't have the footage online. A lot of people have written in the comments asking, it's like, why are you bloody talking over it so much? Where's the original clip? I want to see the original clip. Yeah, I've had that much abuse about this clip. I've deleted all the abusive comments. Nobody wants to listen to those. It's the same old thing. I get sick of telling people I've got to talk over it to comply with fair use laws, and this is the exact reason why, because Channel 7 will come after you. So the thing is Channel 7, are they hypocrites? And I'll show you this photo here. As you can see, this is from Facebook. This was from about 3 years ago. So it was around January 10th, 2018. I did my famous clip on Team Sky. I was riding with Team Sky, got pulled over by the police. Channel 7 picked it up. They did not ask me for permission to do this. They took it off YouTube. Alright? Didn't ask me or anything. Somebody pointed it out. I went to their Facebook page, did this screenshot because I thought it might come in useful, because one of my friends was having trouble with Channel 7 as well. So you can see here clearly 7 News Adelaide saying Adelaide Cyclists has been warned about a police blitz, but it seems even the professionals are in the officers' sights. Adelaide Stories, blah blah. They use 37 seconds there on their Facebook page. Also, there's a link there, a bit.ly link to their news page, and this is totally against YouTube guidelines. I'll show you the clip. I'll prove to you that it's my clip. I think everyone pretty much knows this clip if you're on my if you've been around my page for a while, but I'll show you there. Then there's my clip there, exactly the same point in the video I found. It's got 1.1 million views. I think it's my highest viewing clip, and they did not get permission from me. They also didn't put my logo on it. I got my little Walrus logo there on the bottom right. They didn't use that. They didn't credit me, nothing. They just took it off YouTube. And unfortunately, Channel 7, that is against YouTube's terms and conditions. So I'll just move my little mug over to the other side so you can read this a bit better. So this is YouTube's terms of service. This is what you agree to when you create a YouTube account. And Channel 7, they've got a YouTube account, and I've made YouTube aware of this because they've pissed me off now for trying to take down one of my clips, which is fair use, and they have illegally taken my clip from my YouTube channel. So here it is. Download. Permissions and restrictions. You may use the service. Let's zoom in a bit on this. So this is pretty important. So it says you may use the service as long as you comply with the agreement, and which is basically you can listen to content for your personal non-commercial use. You may also show your videos through the embedded YouTube player, because a lot of pages actually embedded my full clip in a story, and that's fine because it comes back to YouTube. YouTube aren't losing any revenue. It's actually feeding in. If you look at anyone that does YouTube, you look at the analytics, you can see how much traffic's coming from outside pages, and that's usually embedded YouTube video players. Right? So Channel 7 didn't do that. They actually downloaded the clip illegally off of the platform, because I don't have it anywhere else. It wasn't on my Facebook. The only other place it is on my computer, and if it hacked into my computer, they really committed some serious offences. and I don't think they've done that. So the only place they could have got it from was YouTube, and that is against YouTube's terms and conditions. It says the following restrictions apply. It says here, you are not allowed to access, reproduce, download, distribute, transmit, broadcast, sell, license, alter, modify, or otherwise use any part of the service or any content, which includes my Team Sky content, except as expressly authorized by the service or with prior permission from YouTube, and if applicable, the respective rights owners, which is me, is my content. And since I didn't make it Creative Commons or anything like that, it's copyrighted, and you cannot not download it, Channel 7. So stop being hypocrites here. I used your clip, not off YouTube. I didn't download it off of YouTube. You never actually put it up on YouTube. I recorded it with my PVR, and then modified it with fair use laws, with lots of commentary, and then uploaded it to YouTube. Alright, so that's a bit of a lesson. Don't download clips off YouTube and use them in your YouTube videos, because you're not allowed to. This is explicitly in the terms and conditions of service that you shall not do it. And the other thing that annoyed me was, we'll do a bit of a Google search here. Google actually did, in Australia, basically, hang on, I'll put Google News payment Channel 7. Because Channel 7 were the first people to leap onto this. It says major media company strikes news pay deal. So this is just in February. Major media company strikes Google News pay deal. Seven West Media has become the largest Australian news media business to strike a deal with Google to pay for journalism in a partnership announced Monday before the nation's parliament considers draft laws to force digital giants to pay for news. Right? And basically, that clip was from their morning show news. That's like news and current affairs every morning. So I'm arguing that's part of the news umbrella, and actually YouTube, Google and YouTube are paying to use the footage. So they've got nothing to whinge about. They're getting compensated. I don't get compensated. Did they compensate me for using my footage? I didn't get compensated. But they're getting compensated from Google and Alphabet. Alphabet's basically subsidiary. So Alphabet's Google and YouTube all together. Alphabet's like the parent company, right? So 7, mate, you're getting paid. You're getting paid for me to use your footage. I'm actually promoting that Mike Tyson clip got 770,000 hits. I'm promoting your channel. I'm promoting Sunrise by doing videos on it. So yeah, because that's part of the YouTube. When you do a counterclaim and everything, it's got the questions there. Does it affect the claimant's ability to earn income? So are you affecting the income? It's like no. This is content they don't have on YouTube, and I found it. I record lots of things, and did my own take on it. Did lots of commentary. As you know, there's probably about 10% of the comments were stop, shut the F up, stop talking over it, etc., etc. Because I did so much commentary. Because I know that you've got to do a lot of commentary and transform the clip from just an interview into something else. And I was talking about feminism and how they're targeting Mike Tyson and everything. So that was the title of the video. What was it? Mike Tyson versus feminist Australian journalists. So that's transformative, because your new work has to be transformative. It's got to stand on its own as a piece of work. So there we go. A bit of lesson on copyright law here. And yeah, I'm all over it, because everyone that's been on YouTube for quite a while knows that you get into copyright trouble eventually, and you learn it. You learn it as you go along. But Channel 7 should know better. They should not have downloaded my clip without my permission. Not the first time we've done things like this. I believe they used drone footage. I did. This was years ago. I was an early adopter of the DJI Phantom 1, the original Phantom 1. I actually used my electronics background, electronic engineering, to uh, get a camera on it with a transmitter and everything, and had my own screen, and it was quite professional. This is when drones were first coming out, and before any laws around them were formulated. And I actually helped CASA, which is the Civil Aviation uh, Safety Commission here in Adelaide, and helped them draft laws as well around footage, because their wording wasn't quite right. So I helped them with that. And yeah, one of the only pieces of footage of I went over Adelaide Oval and looked down at the Rolling Stones stage, and I'll leave the clip there if you want to have a look at that. And got contacted by, I think it was News Corp. It was News Corp, and Channel 7 used it as well, I think. And they basically put the clip on their server, and I didn't get any views, which really annoyed me, because they're not meant to do that. I thought they were going to embed it back, so I learnt my lesson. If anyone asks for my footage, I say, yeah, if it's embedded and it goes back to YouTube, yes. And that's against their terms and conditions of taking the footage off YouTube as well and putting it on their servers. You can't do that. All right. Okay, that's enough. I've had my whinge. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you informed. Got the links up there. Go and watch the Mike Tyson clip before it goes, because YouTube are looking at it now, because I've made an appeal, looking at it now. So they're either going to support me, and then Channel 7 have to take me to court to get it taken off, and YouTube will support me, or they're looking at it now, and if they don't support me, I'll have to take it down, and I might get a strike. We'll see how we go. So that's where it stands at the moment. So go have a look at the clips. Leave your comments below. Have you had footage taken from your social media and everything that news agencies have used without your permission? I saw a few days ago they had like the what was it? I think it was a bit of the Falcon rockets that came through and was burning up in the atmosphere. And one of the news agencies just jumped on it and had all this legal wording to this woman. Can we use the exclusive in perpetuity of your footage and everything? I go, okay, mate, ask them for some money. They're gonna make a lot of advertising revenue off this. Ask them for some money, and she was just silly. She said, yeah, just go ahead and use it. It's like, no. Don't settle for just a credit. Ask for some money. I'm telling you, because they're going to make some money off of you, I can assure you. All right, guys, leave your comments below. Give us some examples if you've been screwed over by news organisations using your footage and making lots of ad revenue off your footage and not paying you a cent. Just leave your comments below. I'd like to know about it. Okay, cheers. Bye.